Good afternoon, scholars of the fifth grade. It is with pleasure to be presenting another lesson, a scientific lesson to you guys this year. Make sure you're on the right-hand side of your notebook. On your first line, the date goes on the first line. And on the second line, make sure you write your objective. And your objective, is I will create a hypothesis to answer a testable question. And I can slow down too as well. Let me repeat while you write. I will create a hypothesis to answer a testable question. Hypothesis. A hypothesis is an educated guess to the result of an investigation or prediction. So students, right now I need you to copy your vocab and the definition of hypothesis on the third line. You can press pause. And jot this vocabulary word down right now. Write a hypothesis. Look at the picture. The testable question is, which plant will grow taller? A plant that gets water every day, one day a week, or every day, Which plant will grow taller? A plant that gets water every week, or a plant that gets water every day? You should write, I think that the plant that is watered every day or one day a week will grow taller because, and I want you to elaborate on your own right now. You're making a prediction of which one will grow taller. And you explain it to me right now in your journals on line 4. What exactly are you expecting? What are you expecting that will happen in this video? Take some time right now. I want you to hit pause on your Screencastify video. And I want you to jot down your predictions. Which one will grow taller? Okay, students. We're going to watch a quick and sweet video on which one actually grew taller. I hope you enjoy.
Control experiments. Meet Mark and Molly. They were just given some plants. The only problem is that neither Mark nor Molly has a green thumb. In order to keep the plants healthy, Mark and Molly need to figure out how much water the plants need. Mark takes his plant and he places it in the window. Mark decides to give his plant 100 milliliters of water once a week. Molly hides her plant from Mark. She places it in the closet. There, she decides to water it with 100 milliliters of water 3 times a week. Mark's plant is green, tall, and healthy. Molly's is not looking so healthy. Mark concludes that it's better to water a plant once a week. Although Mark's plant is healthier, something in this comparison is not fair. If you remember, Mark's plant received sunlight while Molly's did not. To figure out how much water plants need, Mark and Molly needed to set up a controlled experiment. In this type of experiment, everything stays the same, except one variable. Both plants need to be planted in the same size pot, using the same type of soil and the same amount of soil. Each plant needs to be in the same temperature, and what Mark and Molly did not do was give each plant the same amount of sunlight. Then, one part of the experiment can be manipulated. In our example, the amount of water used to water the plants is the only difference between the two plants. This part of the experiment is called the independent variable. The results are different this time. Given equal amounts of sunlight, we see that the plant responded better to Molly's amount of water. To ensure accuracy of the experiment, Mark and Molly could repeat this.
Students, make sure you have stopped and jot down some notes and some feedback that the great scientist that presented this video about why one plant grew taller than the other, and why the other plant grew so much taller than the other plant. Make sure you do that right now. You should be on your fourth or fifth line of your notebook.
A few times, just to make sure they didn't make any mistakes. Controlled experiments are used in science all the time. Just remember to keep everything constant except one variable. Controlled experiments.
Okay, students, our other experimental observation that we're looking at, we also looked at this inside our classroom when you were at the teacher's desk or during the teacher's presentation before the blended learning session. I asked you earlier, how does the type of soda affect the height that the Mentos explodes? Before I press play, write a hypothesis. And now we're getting into our hypothesis procedure. You should write, I think the Mentos can be the 7-Up, the Mountain Dew, the Fanta, the Dr. Pepper, the Black Cherry Coca-Cola, the Zero Coca-Cola, if I'm not mistaken, that's it, the Diet Coke, the regular Coca-Cola, or the Pepsi. Soda will grow the tallest because, and you need to elaborate. Give me your reason and why you think that Mentos will explode the most. I am only going to play a quick clip of the video. It doesn't matter if you're right. Just make your prediction. I want you to press pause on your Screencastify and write this down.
My control was just regular tap water. This is before the Mentos went in. This is after the Mentos went in, and you can see there's no reaction at all. So now we're just going to test the different sodas' reactivity with the Mentos and have some fun. I used regular Mentos mints for this experiment because the surface is really porous and it provides for a lot of nucleation sites for the carbon dioxide and the reaction to occur. I put 5 mints in each bottle of soda and provided 2 different recording angles to capture the reactions. 5 Mentos. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. Mountain Dew. 5 Mentos. Mountain Dew.
Students, make sure to click on the other video and it will be continued on your other slide.